So we are into Salherwadi village right now, and we have started our trek for Salher Fort. This is actually the view of the Salherwadi village that you're going to get at the very beginning of the trek. The village as such is very peaceful, and it comprises of n number of rice and onion fields. Oh, now this, in the middle of the screen, is the Salher Hill Fort that you have to climb. The trail in the beginning is very easy, and this is actually what it looks like. Uh, 5 to 10 minutes into the trek, you will reach to this properly marked trail with plants on both sides. As you are going to continue your trek and you start gaining height, you'll soon have the village to your right. After around 20 minutes into the trek, the steep section of the trek is going to start. You can get a view of it from here. So you're supposed to walk on this trail and straight up. So the Salher Fort trek quickly turns into a trek where you are climbing stairs and stairs and stairs again. So as soon as the stair section of the trek ends, you'll see the fort walls. And this is the entry to the fort. So the section where we see the fort walls, when we continue on that trail, there is this huge rock face onto your right. This is the same rock face that you saw from the village down below. In this particular section of the trail, you get a feeling of crossing a forest patch. I was underestimating Salher first, but you know, I'm liking it more and more and more as I'm getting into this trail. So you start from a normal trail from the village, you cross a section of stairs. After crossing the section of stairs, you get into you get to see the rock face from very near. Then after walking for 100 meters, you enter into this forest patch area. Suddenly it has a good feel to it. Next up in the trek, we need to traverse the hill slope, which is onto our right side, and we also need to cross a small staircase section. The area right now is completely covered by fog, and I'm not able to show you the valley view. However, the trek till yet in itself is really refreshing. You've got stairs again. So all of a sudden, section of steep stairs you're going to witness at Salher Fort. Oh, I just wish I could get a clear view of the valley from here. This is my favorite spot. Okay, we'll wait for it. Just wait for it. And here we go. Who would not love the feeling of clouds passing by so close? I guess we're in the last section of the Salher Fort trek, and we will enter into this huge tabletop land. It is a very big plateau land between the mountain ranges. You'll find some small water bodies. I don't think the water is clear enough. And we have a huge swimming pool all to ourselves on top of a hill. Now after a quick swim, we started following the trail to Lord Parshuram temple. Now in order to reach to the temple, one needs to traverse the hill, which is exactly opposite to this big water pond that we were swimming in earlier. I can see the temple on the top of the hill. I would say the last leg of this trek, it is really good. If you want to test your endurance, do visit Salher Fort. So I guess we have reached to the top. The view is not clear because there's too much fog. This is basically the last point at Salher Fort. I would say Salher Fort is a good trek if you want to check up on your endurance, and obviously you will be blessed with some beautiful vistas and sceneries in Sahyadris. Right now again, because of the weather, I'm not able to see the view of the valley down below. As you see, it is all in all covered with fog and mist and nothing else. Now we'll actually start our descent. We came down from the same route from which we went up. On our return, we experienced one of the best cumulonimbus clouds coming towards us. Trust me guys, it is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful experience to have. So this is what the descent from the Salher Fort looks like, and if you love to trek while it is drizzling around, I guess Salher Fort is a very good option. Salher Fort, I would say, has its own moments for a trek. We have started our trek for Salota Fort. It is day 2. There's no wind at all. It has become really hot. As the trek starts, you have to cross some rice and onion cultivated fields. When you move through that, finally you will see this range, and you have to get into this section which you see at the middle of the screen right now, where these two ranges are actually meeting. It is covered with big trees, and we were told that we have to follow this trail. There is a river source running parallel to us. The water is very pure and you can drink it. Try to drink it from higher up. We climbed Salher Fort separately from a base village. Salota Fort also we are trying to climb from a base village. Let's see whether the weather will be on our side or not. Whenever we are crossing through a forest patch, all those small plants and shrubs, they are going to, scratch around your body, on your hands if they are bare, legs if they are bare. I am someone who loves to do treks in shorts and t-shirts. That's a spider on the GoPro. Wow. Sorry bro. So I would suggest you not to scratch those points, even if it itches. Control that feeling. Once you reach to a proper point, base village or any place, wash them properly with water and soap. You start from there and you follow this. You have to reach to that point then. It's not easy, but if you go slow and steady, you'll reach there. This is one side. So if here I'm standing, I have the small water collection point there. You see some ranges in front. This is the section of the Salher Fort, connected through a ridge to the so-called Salota Fort, which is right now not visible. Right now I'm standing at the ridge which actually connects the Salota Fort and the Salher Fort. I am standing facing the valley. Onto my left is Waghambe village, onto my right is Salher Wadi village. This is the ridge which connects Salota to Salher. If you start walking in the direction of Salota, you will be reaching to Waghamba village. As one of the local shepherds told us that it would take you around 2 hours to get down to Waghamba. Wagambe or Wagamba village. Salher Fort on Salota Fort. You can start from Salher, reach Salota, get down through Wagambe, or get up from Wagambe, reach Salota, go through Salher, go to Salher Fort, get down into Salherwadi village. Salota is actually not a fort. There's nothing on top of it to watch or to visit. Try to identify our team member Revant in this video. You'll get an idea of how humongous this place is. There are 2 people sitting. There is a local shepherd there down there. So there are 3 people that you have to find out, and n number of cattle grazing. So he's right there on the tip of my finger. Second one is here, sitting beside a rock. Mr. Shepherd is in blue t-shirt. I'm not able to identify him, but the cattle are rearing in this region, and he's standing somewhere around in this area. For this view, for facing nature in such humongous way and so close, I would suggest that you should definitely come to Salher, come to Salota. But again, do come in groups. I would never come to this place solo. There is no wildlife ka danger, there is no danger of snakes or anything. But the thing is, the forest is so dense that if you're 3 people, right, you can search for better diversions, you can search for better areas to go to. There's that water source. This is the meander or that the river has made. You come through this valley all the way up here. Here is that connecting ridge. I was standing on that on the other side previously. ठीक है, चलो भैया, धन्यवाद. ठीक है, मैं मतलब So I guess we are going to say sayonara to Salota, and we'll trace our way back through Salherwadi village. So from here on, we have started our ascent towards the rock face of the Salher Fort by traversing uphill, and after around 20 to 30 minutes of hiking, we were able to see the fort entry gates. The stairs, they are very broad, but the thing is, and they're flat, but the thing is, due to rainfall, they have become very slippery. The rocks, they are covered with mosses. So even though it feels as if you can touch it and make a hold, your hand is supposed to slip. It is bound to slip. You cannot do anything. So the only thing is come here in groups. Come here in groups, and again I would say every monsoon trek, do not hurry. Make sure you have a very good grip. Slowly, firmly, very gradually. Don't be in a hurry. Figure out each and every way. Measure them and then walk. And thank God there is no fog here right now. Otherwise, I would not be able to see what's down there. We are walking near to the fort walls of Salher. In front, this is Salota. So you can get a view of from where do we came from. We came from that area in that village. From the area between these 2 ridges or these 2 mountains, we climbed up this part by making small maneuvers. So again, account for each and every factor. The grip, the people you are with. Seriously, come here with responsible people. Ensure good equipment support. And last, check out for weather. Do not risk your life. If the weather is not great, never do it. Here the stairs are not that wet. Yes, we are through, and we are through. We are almost at the fort walls, and regardless of everything, you'll gain confidence after doing such tricks. But again, be responsible, be very slow, don't be in a hurry. We have made it to the entry. We have made it to the entry. But it is just the entry.
Almost we are coming.
Now this is the section where you need to be very careful. Here we are supposed to climb a number of steep stairs, and due to the monsoon season, the difficulty level has further increased. How? We have a cave, but a dilapidated cave. Now, as these stairs end, you'll witness a series of caves onto your left. Caves in a line, but most of them are filled with water, so you can't sleep. In one or two caves, most probably there is no water, so then you cannot pitch your tents. Uh-oh. Water. You can easily stop at these points. There are many points. If it is raining very heavily, stop your trek, stay here for n number of hours. Bring food and water, that's it. If you'll keep on walking for another 100 meters, then you'll come across another entry gate which opens up to a huge flat plateau land. Woo! So finally we have reached to the water body. We entered this place from two different sides. We came to the common point. So now I guess we know the place in and out. From here on, all we need to do now is to simply follow the trail back to Salher Wadi, through which we hiked to the same points on day 1. We are getting down from Salher Fort again. We are going to Salher Wadi. We are making it what I can say, it is a speed walk because we have to catch a bus which will leave Salher Padi at 3 p.m. and that will be the last bus for the day. I don't know, but it is all about your luck whether you'll get a clear weather when you're at any point in Salher Fort or be it Salota. If you get a clear weather, the views that you are going to get will be very, very mesmerizing. So, but the feeling of doing this trek is epic. It is really, really, really good. At any point in this trek you are, again, I cannot explain to you in these words. Just go to this video, watch this video, you'll come to know. And in video also, you know, no instrument, no object, no camera equipment can capture the true beauty, the true feel of a place. So I would always suggest you to come with your friends, tag along with us. I'll be more than happy to come on a trek with you and just enjoy it.
दिल्ली दिल्ली से लाए बिल्ली आजा भाई राइडर क्या बात।
Oof.